and then your helmet will be built to your head. So if you laid in that crib like Wes Kane, you have that big old gorilla head flat in the back because mom never rolled you to the side or the other side, then they have a helmet that will fit you perfectly.
They actually have a cutaway of Jake Weimer's Bell helmet over there that you can see, and then they have a standard model that's not custom, and you can see the difference in custom forming it to a rider and not. So you owe it to yourself to check that out at Bell. Visit Freddie the Russian over there. There's a big crew. Chris over there from Bell. Like you mentioned, our buddy Rob Salcido's over there. Hole shot here coming for the number 12. That is Chad Murphy out of Thomaston, Georgia.
Dude, Chad said, I will see you later on this podium. He got third, or he got the hole shot earlier in the moto and kind of got worked. I think he got fifth or sixth or something. He goes, but I will be on the top of that box talking to you in a little bit.
These guys are on the top of that hill and down, a couple of riders down. So Chad Murphy calling his shot.
He did.
His hole shot.
There's some kid in a hospital room saying, thank you, Chad Murphy.
I'll sock a whole shot for you, kid.
Chugging a beer.
Sock you a whole shot.
I'll suck it there, kid. All right, Chad Murphy, number 12 on the Kawasaki Vet BC class. He's been here a few times, and he wants this title. Kid's money off the gate, though.
Literally money. He's going to have $200 from Bell Helmets with a pair of hole shot awards today, and rolling out right now.
Look at him.
On the Vet BC group.
Out of Georgia there. Got his high-heeled Alpine Stars there, looking good, kind of stepping it up here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bringing your
Classy.
best to the ranch.
Yeah, man. Got a dress looking good. Look at those ruts, though, man. Those things are deep.
Treacherous.
Whoa! That guy's leg. He just ran slap over his left leg.
And just shrugs it off. Doesn't
whatever.
even care.
It's all good. About to get hit again. No worries.
Getting back into this flat black helmet.
Wow, this
and goggles.
That just tells you what you're dealing with. No ACLs left in the legs or ankles or anything.
In these vet classes, nothing hurts them.
Can't hurt me anymore.
You have nothing left to be injured.
I'm held together with tendons.
So the 12.
Oh, number 31 with the old leg kick there, the old high leg kick.
These ruts are gnarly, especially for these Vet BC riders. You cannot find a track probably this rough to go practice on.
No, not when you have 41 riders every moto all day long riding on a racetrack. That is what does it. They've been out here smoothing up. I like that they're leaving that sand section. You're not seeing anybody go down. It's not unsafe. It's not a high-speed section. But it's tough to go through, and it's demanding, and it makes you super tired having to fight against that motorcycle. And there's Murphy coming around. One lap in the books, and he is leading this thing out, folks. We'll get the rest of the gang here. Number 12, Chad Murphy, hole shot, and your leader, Vet BC, lap 1 in the books. Waiting on the rest of the crew to come in. Jeff Hab, Matthew Lasco, Jeremy Habert in the number 4 spot, and Ralph Shea Bentley in the number 5 spot.
Aaron Mayhew is 6th. Daryl Action Jackson 7th. Matt Preslar is 8th. Richard Silvers is 9th. Josh Haynes is 10th. You're watching a battle on your screen here. 34. Matt Lasco was 3rd. He wants more. He's locked in a battle with Jeremy Habert and Jeff Hab. That's for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
And
There's
there
Habert. He was 4th. Now he's trying to get around Hab.
He's coming, got that DC gear, looking good, black helmet. The red Honda there as we work our way into the GoPro 10 Commandments. And these can break your spirit right here. You'll start bouncing left and right. And that is the number 51 who is into the number 3 spot, trying to work on our 2nd place rider, Jeff Hab, with 2 A's. Here we go.
Does he have him?
I think he did. He had him. He have made the pass.
He have made the pass on Hab. So that'll push Hab back to 3rd. Look at that. Well, you can cross rut. Just keep the throttle on. No problem.
Cross rut right into another rut.
Habert now into, I believe, 2nd, but your leader is gone. Chad Murphy at 4 seconds on lap 1.
And if you watch this track, like if you really pay attention to the jumps, they're not really lipped up. So every jump out here, you almost have to pull up, bring a ton of speed, hard to catch backside. And then you got this sand wash right here. Good Lord, he's dabbing right there. That's 2 points there.
Dab there.
Jeff Aaron
on the side of the track.
Yeah, Jeff Aaron is cleaning that section, looking good out there. And we're just a couple laps in. And if these guys are not ready for this physically, you will see it about lap 4. Especially in the vet class. This will be our class. Man, you'll see the tongue start getting caught up in the spokes.
Literally?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the older you get, tongue grows, continues to grow.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Ears grow and your tongue. There it is. Top 15 look like this. Mike Schaefer, 15th. Dallas Connor, 14th. Clint Frank is 13th. Tommy Boner is 12th. John McLemore is 11th. Josh Haynes, 10th. Richard Silvers is 9th. Matt Pressler is 8th. Daryl Action Jackson is 7th. Aaron Mayhew is 6th. Ralph Shea Bentley is 5th. Matthew Lasco is 4th. Jeff Habb is 3rd. Habert is 2nd. And Chad Murphy rounds out the field here up front.
Hey, GoPro fans, second day of racing is here, and the helmet-mounted GoPro cameras are out there now capturing every inch of the battle in glorious HD. If you haven't heard, GoPro athletes like James Stewart, Ken Roxon, and Ryan Villapoto have a dirty little training secret that helps them win. If you want to know what it is, go to GoPro.com. And what's really cool, folks at GoPro giving away cameras every day here at 5 o'clock. Got to go to the booth, GoPro booth, which is at the base of our announcer's tower, the Under Armour studio. And you could pick up a GoPro entry down there to potentially win one at the end of the day. And even if you don't win, by entering, they'll send you a $100 discount coupon in the mail. And you can text to win a GoPro camera as well. Text GoPro MX to the number 46776 to enter. They will choose one fan today. So GoPro MX, text that to the number 46776. 46776, text GoPro MX, and you can win a GoPro. Battle is on right now. We're watching the 91 of Reed Edwards moving forward. He just picked off Matthew Lasco. Next on his list will be Jeff Habb, who is 3rd. So Reed Edwards, who was 8th earlier in this moto on that number 91, on the move. Look at Habb on the 58 trying to hold him off. On the run is Reed Edwards. Unstoppable in that 91. He is out of Seattle, Washington, backed by the Foundry, Linwood Motoplex, and Industry Moto. Checking out.
Yeah, he's making some passes there. You are right. He's coming in and battling with all kinds of guys there. Chad Murphy all by himself. Would love to have somebody to hang out with. 8 seconds out front. Nobody really wants to.
Kind of lonely.
Yeah. No friends on Facebook. I think he and Mark Zuckerfeld are the only guys that he's friends with. The guy when your first friend on Facebook.
Oh, is that what happens? Zuckerberg sends you a friend request immediately?
We're friends.
Oh, man.
Never. He's not going to talk to you.
I mean, he's not going to give you any money?
He's got 29 million friends.
Not going to give you any money. That's still, he could easily give $1 per person. It would cost him basically be nothing.
Nothing.
Him.
Good battle there, the 58 and the Kawasaki.
Dean Wilson. Wow, Dean Wilson running this Vet BC 30 Plus. Kind of surprised.
Just trying to get some extra track time.
Planning an assault here when he returns in the Vet classes maybe 10 years from now. Oh, that's not Dean Wilson. Sorry.
Oh, update.
Matt Presslar out of Cloudcroft, New Mexico.
Presslar.
Whoa, all the way to the side of the track there is Presslar in the 15. They're finding some smooth lines all the way on the side.
Yeah, out in the pits.
Yeah, pretty much.
Up and over that big roller. It's just chewed up like a piece of steak, piece of gristle that Mike Treadwell kicks out after he's done eating.
Gristle.
Just straight up gristle.
I don't even know what gristle is.
I just want the gristle. That's the fatty part of steak. You don't even eat it. You
That's
just
all
chew on it. I just eat the gristle. Give me all that
any
gristle.
Gristle left over?
Yeah, give me some of that gristle. Delicious. Love me some gristle. Pump these guns up. Chad Murphy, 12 seconds out. Jeremy Habert still in that number 2 spot, 2 seconds out front of Reed Edwards.
But look at Reed Edwards' lap time. A 2:20, 2:26. That's the fastest lap time of the moto, and it's about 7 seconds faster than the rider in second and 3 seconds faster than the rider in the lead. So don't count out Reed Edwards to win this one or at least get to second.
You know how it is. It takes a little bit for the blood to get flowing later in the moto. If you're really fit, some guys just start a little slower.
And now he's made that move. There's Edwards. Boy, he ate up that distance in a hurry, but that's what happens when you're 7 seconds a lap quicker than the rider in front of you. So Reed Edwards might be the one to watch come Moto 2. It'll be interesting to see him and Chad Murphy duke it out. Murphy's going to be good off the start. I can guarantee you that, because he will.
That crispy white gear there, that's a risky move out here. You got to be confident you're going to come off that gate. I mean, that's like $350 worth of gear.
And not get that thing all roosted on.
Mm-hmm. And working their way around the big sweeper right in front of the announcer's tower. Hey, look for a mobile welder. You need it ASAP. Report to the MX Sports office. You'd be surprised who runs around with welding equipment at events. I mean, seriously, I know guys that are in the construction business, they just keep it with them because they never know they're going to have to work on something. Anybody's got a mobile welder, I'm not sure what kind, TIG or MIG or whatever, aluminum, I don't know. Just come up and see us at the MX Sports office. That'd be great. a mobile welder. Bring that little mask.
Yeah, come there.
Or go get some Oakleys.
Come there in a mask. Yeah, will that work? Is that
probably not?
ANSI satisfied or whatever it is,
I don't think
whatever
so.
kind of screening process there is. We're watching Reed Edwards. Big charge from outside the top 10 to second. He's going 5 seconds a lap quicker than your leader, Chad Murphy, so he has a shot at this.
Plenty of time. He is 10 seconds back, and doing the math, based on that, he's 5 seconds a lap quicker, 2 laps. He'd be right up with Chad Murphy. So let's watch this thing. He's going to have that GoPro footage to go back and check out.
Yeah. See all those passes that he made on the GoPro.
Now, let me tell you what's really cool. I don't know if do you have a GoPro 3 Plus, the wireless one?
I do.
With the app on your phone.
Yeah.
So right now, honestly, the wireless range is pretty excellent on those things. If his wife has that phone, she can watch what he is seeing on the helmet with the GoPro app based on the fence line.
So you could go riding, you know, in the backyard or whatnot.
And Mom can watch in the kitchen.
And make sure that you're
all good.
Yep. You don't have to wait for the bike engine to turn off now.
I put it on my kids. We're playing baseball, and I'm watching on my phone what he's seeing, the pitches and stuff. It's super fun,
You did
man.
this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
It's fun, man. Just get creative with those things.
You
Good
see
range
that
out.
GoPro commercial where they have the basketball players with chesties on,
and
and you were
dunks
like,
and stuff. Oh, that's what it
how
looks like.
fast
they're so
moving.
quick, right?
You're like, ah!
Yeah, you got no chance. Very cool what you can do with the GoPro. I've seen it hooked to dogs. My buddy Brian put it on his little, he's got a Whippet, which is a super fast, quick dog, and running through the house. I'll tell you another one. Don Collins, my buddy that I announced with.
Oh, mistake for Edwards.
Oh, that's going to cost him a few seconds off that charge, isn't it?
Yeah, he's still trying to reel in. It'll be interesting to see the lap time compared to Chad Murphy.
Chad Murphy.
So go ahead.
Don did a time lapse of him announcing the drive-in, the flight, announcing back and forth all the walking that he did, never sat down, and then the drive home, the fly home.
He managed to record
really cool.
all this.
Yeah, it broke it down in like 2 minutes. Got some cool music to it, and that was fun to see how much walking and talking and just back and forth, people coming in, back and forth. It's pretty fun.
I just want to get a pedometer on to count the miles. Although it's been easy on me. I'm not even doing the podiums today, so it's pretty simple.
Yep.
All right, we'll see the lap time on Reed Edwards here right now, the 91, as he comes across. 2:21. That mistake cost him. He did not close up much.
A little bit. Less than 10 seconds now, though. Still got time, though. We've got maybe 3-4 laps at best, right? What do you think they're getting, 8 or 9 max?
Yeah, so I'd say he could have 4 more laps to work with here in this 20-minute moto.
Wow.
So he's got a shot at getting Chad Murphy.
Especially once he gets on that straightaway. We're halfway there. There's Tony Morris, the pride of Douglasville, Georgia. Tony Morris, jump stand number 5, getting some love there, twirling the umbrella.
Singing in the rain.
There you go. Coming into the GoPro 10 Commandments. And there is the number 12 of Chad Murphy, looking factory running the old Billy Lyles number 12 from back in the day.
I'm sure that's why I did it.
Oh, yeah. Being from Georgia, same thing. Got those low-rise bars there, the RC specials.
I want to run a story about that. The handlebar bends.
The craziness.
It's all about the low bars now. We're going.
We were up, we were down, we were back, we were forwards.
Yep.
What are we doing?
The Ezra Lust days where levers were up and bars were up.
Oh, my goodness.
Shea Bentley with that clutch lever up.
Oh, way up there.
But nowadays, it's all about the low bars. Getting those elbows down.
Tucking under that gas tank.
I don't know if Jeremy Martin actually stands up at any point in the motor.
You don't have to anymore. Suspension's so good.
He just
sits down and jiggles. A lot of jiggling.
A lot of jiggling there.
Just jiggle everywhere, man.
Got to tune the jiggling. Trying to tune the amount of jiggling that I got going.
Well, there's a rider down there. Chad Murphy working his way around there. We're watching him. He's out of Georgia, leading this thing. Raced earlier with, Murphy goes off the side of the track. Hang on, Chad.
I think he was on the track, but he was going for that inside line and rolled off of that anthill, switched to the outside. That's not how you're supposed to do it, I don't think.
Nope. And there's the number 91 of Reed Edwards. He was 9 and some change back behind Chad Murphy there. He's getting close. Big sweeper right in front of the announcer's tower, maybe 150 feet from us. There's Chad. We're not even looking at him. We're looking at our screens here. We can follow the action on RacerTV.com.
Hey, Renthal is the worldwide leader in the manufacture and design of motorcycle handlebars, sprockets, grips, and accessories for off-road, street, and ATV markets. That's why Honda, Kawasaki, KTM, and Suzuki specify Renthal as stock bars on their machines because they want to use the best handlebars available. Renthal bars, grips, and sprockets have won more amateur motocross titles here at the ranch than all of its competitors combined, thanks to the long-term support to the riders and teams who have competed here over the last 30 years. At Renthal, we build championships. Hook them up with your social media posts this week. Follow them at Renthal Moto on Instagram and Twitter. It's at at Renthal_Moto on Instagram and Twitter, at Renthal_Moto, and hashtag it. Pound We Build Championships. That's Renthal. Next group out will be 250B. We're definitely anticipating that. Last few years, there was a time where we were shocked when the B-class riders were the fastest at the ranch, but I feel like that's old news. That happens all the time now. But lately, they've also had the best races, the most stacked groups. So we're excited about this next 250B Moto.
Yeah, I'm just going through kind of looking at my favorites here, and there's about 7 kids that can win it. We say this every year. It just keeps coming. And look at that 80, 12 to 15, the Super Mini with Fortner and all those guys. There's 6 or 7 guys. Guess what class they ride next year? It's Schoolboy, which is awesome, then the B class, and then you got 6 or 7 guys, again, that are going to be fun to watch.
Technically, there's 42 guys that can win it.
That's true.
They're on the gate.
In theory.
What Rodney's saying. Rodney believes that it's possible. Any one of those guys. Rodney's saying
if 37 of them crash out into that tower, bikes catch fire, loader cranks up, runs over the top of them, you're right, Rodney. I would agree with that.
Someone will win the Moto, and it will be one of the 42 riders on the gate. So by that standard,
you are correct.
We have 42 potential winners in that Moto. There's actually potentially 7 billion winners here at the ranch, because anyone that's alive could potentially race a class out here. I guess you got to be, rule out those age 1
through 3. It's a big net
3.
you're throwing out there.
Anyone under age 4 technically could not race out here. But otherwise, you're probably looking at, take the 1 through 3-year-olds out of the world population.
The 70 to hundreds out as well.
I mean, they could race 50 plus.
Good point.
Allowed. So I think we're looking at potentially probably around 6,900,000,000 or so potential winners here at the ranch.
Wow, really
Human
getting
beings
analytic.
on Earth.
Sabermetrics here into the winning of a championship here. Watching the number 12 of Chad Murphy. He's still leading. He's 9 seconds at last count over the number 91 Kawasaki ride of Reed Edwards. And 2-lap board is out. There's Tony Morris again with that 2-lap board. There's our scorekeepers. That's the building we're sitting in. Isn't that crazy?
I almost saw myself on television.
I looked at you, looking at me, looking at you.
I climbed into the TV.
Wow.
In the television.
And there's Reed Edwards going in front of the mechanics area. 8 seconds. He chopped off another second, but they're just not coming in bunches anymore for Murphy and Edwards.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty smart move on Edwards' part. Second is as good as a first if you can deliver in the second and third motos. I don't know if he got the pit board and realized the gap he had to make up, or if that's just all he had. Still a great ride for the 91, and then he can go back. Wow, look at that.
Still a little wheelie there.
Yep.
How tired are they, man? God.
Oh, dude. This track is beat.
Look at that. Just chewed up. It was all crispy, and they did that. It was so angled. Everything was perfect the other day during track walk. And
Jeff Russell out there and Barry Hawk with an iron.
Got a level out there. Level the top of that jump. Level that jump. Level that jump, man. Come on, you're better than that.
Some of them they cheated a little bit. I have to admit, they steamed it. They didn't want to iron the entire
that's
track.
The lazy man's way.
You just turn the shower on.
No, you can't steam it.
Yep.
Put some ice cubes in the dryer. You can't do that.
Is that a thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah, throw some ice
in there. Ice cubes in the dryer?
Yeah, it'll
just steams it.
There you go. Or put a wet rag in there as well. Some of the different trucks you see running around out there, Sam Gammons and his crew out here helping. It's like the all-stars of track promoters are here. And they've got, announcers from all over the place. Not that we're all-stars, but then you got track guys that do the baddest work. I saw Randy Poulter, who does some stuff up in the Pacific Northwest, but way up north somewhere. He's up there building some great-looking tracks. And Mark Peters out from California doing some work. Jeff Russell and his crew. Sam Gammons and his guys. So it's a who's who putting together the greatest amateur motocross race in America, in the world.
Mark Peters be out here working on this track for
flip-flops.
14 days, but he didn't pack a single closed-toe shoe.
No.
Flip-flops the whole way, baby.
No, and he does have, if OSHA does stop by, he does have a pair of steel-toed flops.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got to put those on. As the white flag comes out.
He just has steel toes.
Maybe he just does.
Those steel toe boots? No, they're just steel toes.
Steel toes.
So I don't need it.
Try your luck.
Yeah.
You want to see? There's Murphy by the billboards. One more lap to go here. Slow and steady, wins the races and almost tips you over and fall, and you lose the championship. 5 seconds, though. He's chopped off a little bit more. He's going to have to really dig deep. Is the second-place rider, Reed Edwards. Does he have it in the tank?
I don't know. Yeah, you cannot count Edwards out in that second-place spot of the number 91. Shout out to Murphy here, though, who's led this whole thing after getting that Bell Helmets hole shot.
Said he was going to do it. Called a shot earlier in the morning.
And he's backed by Bell. Thor, Bell, Scott, Liat Brace, Garnet, Renthal, Cherubies, Pro Circuit, Dunlop, Maxima, Works Connection, Roostamex, Capital Cycle. Capital Cycle, is that the old sponsor of James Stewart?
Yeah, Donald Eugene Banks.
Really?
It's Donnie Banks' place down in Macon, Georgia. It sure is. James Stewart's longtime 85 sponsor back in the day.
Somebody had to sponsor him.
Yeah, you got to give advice.
Can anyone help this kid out? Can anyone help this James Stewart
anybody
kid
want
out?
to help this awesome kid out?
Unbelievable, fastest mini cycle rider ever.
I guess.
Anyone want to? Any dealerships may be interested in helping this dude out?
We'll see.
So Chad Murphy carrying the legacy forward for Capital Cycle out of Georgia. 36 years old here out front in the Vet BC class. The 91 that we were talking about earlier, Reed Edwards.
Check those hay bales out. I think you guys have smacked those things on the right-hand side, tattered, beat up a little bit, those hay bales.
Jeez.
Coming around that big sand wash again, that guy looks over like, man, get on through. Let's take this lap away from me so I don't have to keep going.
That is a strategy a lot of these guys will use for sure. I don't think I can gain any positions. I don't want to lose any. So let's get this over with. Hey, Chad Murphy running the Murphy shroud graphics. So you can see that.
Wow.
Just wants everyone to know.
Murphy's Law.
Sponsored by, oh, well, I hope not.
I hope not. If anything bad can happen, it will. Let's not.
Yeah, it's Chad Murphy's Law.
That's right.
A little bit
Changing
different.
it.
Yep. Chad Murphy's Law is always good. Good always happens.
2 more turns to go here for the number 12. Kawasaki ride of Chad Murphy. Lays it in there one more time. Whoa,
wow.
Off the pit. Look out, Murphy's Law. Easy.
It almost did happen.
Finish line. Come on.
Man.
There it is. Head shake, crashes into the stands there. No, he did not do that. Chad Murphy, 1 tear off. He just used it. That's how you want to do it.
That's a whole moto. That's all I needed. 1 tear off after the finish.
Boom. Rides by the Fox Tower. Everybody hanging out. The Oakley folks there as well. The grandstands, and there's Wes Kane putting on weight as he sits there. The AMA official has it going. There's Chad, rolls it right up top.
Look at those graphics.
Boom.
Murphy. I'm just letting you know.
Straight up Murphy.
I am Chad Murphy.
And you are not.
So that's 2 whole shots for him today?
2 whole shots, $200 worth of Bell. Look, by the end of the week, he's going to be able to get a Bell helmet. It's $100 worth of Bell product. He's $200 richer worth of Bell products. So those helmets are pretty expensive. He can get up in there and pull him down one right off the shelf. Roll out here, just take those big, huge checks, throw them at him, Rob.
Here you go, guys.
Give me that helmet.
Here's my checks.
He's got the wife and family there.
Reed Edwards backed it down on that last lap. He ends up 10 seconds down. Good ride for second. Should be fun to see Edwards and Murphy hook it up in Moto 2. And Matt Preslar, Josh Hayes, and Jeremy Hebert round out the top 5. Jeff Hab, Clint Frank, Richard Silvers, John McLemore, and Joey Sirocco rounded out your top 10, and we will send it to Wes Kane when he's ready down at the podium.
Look at the little Murphy clan down there.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a couple of kids down there. The wife.
Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. Get a little drink of water there from Corey Barbie. What's up, Corey? See you down there.
Oh, yeah.
The beard.
Right. Fear that beard.
You better.
Coming out of the bullpen for the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah. Brian Wilson, sorry. Here's the family, the Murphy family, looking good there in HD. And we are waiting on Wes Kane. You just jump in here, Wes, whenever you're ready, partner. We're just talking away here. Reed Edwards with that 2:17 on lap 4 was pretty doggone quick. I hear Wes Kane down there. Wes Kane, you're down at the podium. Take it away, partner.
Check, 1, 2. All right, down here on the podium, I've got my 3rd place finisher. I got kids up here. I got all kinds of things, but let me talk to my 3rd place rider. Come on up here. Matt Preslar. Put this medal on. Come on over here. Let me help you out. Be careful. There you go, Matt Preslar, front and center. Let's talk to you. Let's get a look at that face. Congratulations out there, Matt. Tell me about it.
It was awesome. I didn't know what place I was in. I was just giving it hell. I'd like to thank my son, Max. He's a great kid. I'd like to thank all my family, my wife especially, and MX Sports for putting this great event on.
How about Ricky Hampshire over there? You want to thank him too?
Absolutely. Thank you, Ricky.
All right. Matt Preslar, great job out there. Congratulations on your 3rd. Number 91, come on up here. Reed Edwards. Reed Edwards, congratulations, great ride. Tell me about your moto.
I got a horrible gate pick. Got number 39, had to come all the way from the outside. Got caught up in a little bobble in the first turn and had to make some good passes to get through.
Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank Foundry Clothing Company out of Seattle, Linwood Motoplex, Stephen Hansen, Aaron Collins, Ryan Schrag, Justin Ruth. Had a lot of help getting here and I appreciate it.
Congratulations out there. We'll see you in the next one. Give it up, guys, for Reed Edwards. And now with a Bell Moto hole shot and a Moto win, Chad Murphy, come on up here. Here you go, Chad. Let's put the hardware on you. You got the gold medal. And you got the Bell Helmet $100 hole shot award. Come on up here. Let's post it up right here. Bell Helmets gives you a $100 hole shot award. Hold it up high, guys. There it is right there. Let's give it up for Chad Murphy. Congratulations, Chad. Tell me about your hole shot.
I don't know. I got the hole shot in 35 plus earlier against some fast guys, and I actually went to Doug Duchette over at Cowie, and he remounted my bike and actually slowed it down because it was beating me to death, all that power. But he said it's going to slow you down off the start a little bit if you quick shift, but I didn't know a difference because about halfway down the start, I couldn't see anybody.
Who would you like to thank?
Oh, everybody. My wife, my kids, my mom, Heath Harrison, Capital Cycle, Roost MX, Bell Helmet, Scott Goggles, Thor MX, Sean Murphy, you the man. I appreciate it. Renthal, Works Connection, Cerebus Dunlop, A1 Suspension, whoever else I forgot. Ricky Hampshire. Yeah, there you go. He getting a shout out.
All right, congratulations out there, Chad Murphy with the Bell Helmet Hole Shot Award and a gold medal for a Moto win here. We're going back up to the tower with Rodney Tomlin.